whole conversation.
Yeah, we did. But the best conversation happened off mic.
That is true.
Yeah.
Can't say everything on mic.
Yeah, because there are some pods where they've never been released. Like
the entire pod?
Oh, yes, yeah. Like it's been pods where you're like, you know what? Nope.
This is
just gonna put that in the vault.
Why though?
Shoot, Marcus know one of them. And then it was a matter of fact, even that was your wedding day where we had a pod after your wedding. That was in 2021, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Y'all had a pod.
Yeah, literally.
Either the night or the next day of.
No, it was like after your wedding.
Right afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, like I was shocked my spot could hold that many people. It was Devin, Troy, Mariah, Chandler, and two of your other friends. Y'all was sitting right there on the floor.
We had been invited.
It was like, there was a lot of people. I think Reggie showed up. Yeah.
We had been invited, like, hey, come to Garrison's. We was like, okay, period. We didn't know they was doing a pod.
Yeah.
We walked in like, oh.
Yeah.
All the mics were set up.
I know, but this pod is brought a lot of people together.
Yeah.
It grew legs and formed its own thing sometime too. It's a friendship that started from this pod too that they really close to today. Miranda and Tasia.
Oh really? They
oh yeah.
Before?
They met during the pod, and next thing you know, they like thick as thieves.
Oh, yeah, yep, me and Kirsten.
But yeah, like they've been friends since 2020 from the pod.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
they've always been cool.
Nah, they met from the pod, but
I think they went to Seattle or something like that.
They did. Actually, been meaning to. Seattle's one of the places I want to go.
It's clean. It's one of the cleanest cities in the country.
Oh wow!
Yeah. But as far as food, I ain't gonna.
Yeah, that food.
I ain't gonna hold my breath on it.
Want to be like seafood? Cause they're by the water.
Yeah.
It'll be like seafood and stuff.
Even places like on the East Coast, like Boston. Have you ever been to Boston before?
I haven't.
Yeah, Boston, like their food scene is, being from the South, don't expect much. Like, yes, it's the traditional seafood where it's fresh.
Oh yeah.
But it's not really much seasoning.
I'm not a seafood person.
What? Like at all?
No.
Well, Jackson, Tennessee, you can grow by the water.
All right.
Landlocked. LL.
Now we'll do some catfish, but they don't. I don't know if that count as much.
Catfish?
Count, but don't count. Catfish count, but don't
catfish is seafood.
Shut up.
Like it can be on the menu, but technically it's not seafood.
See, I don't know
my goodness.
And I eat a crab cake, but recently I ate a crab cake and I was like itching kind of. So
you must be allergic.
But I don't know. I don't think I would. Like I didn't have to take anything after.
Yeah, but
I was kind of itchy, and I was like,
you probably did you eat a lot of it or like a little bit?
No, I ate a crab cake.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. I actually make some really good crab cakes, but I ain't making that lady because that shit is expensive.
Hey, in Baltimore, they got some really good seafood though.
I want to go to Baltimore. Like I want to go to Baltimore.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. Well, let me rephrase that. Not that nice.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of run down, but
yeah,
have a good time up there.
As far as the food scene, definitely. And as y'all know, one of my favorite shows is The Wire. But like a lake trout sandwich, of course, seafood.
Anything with crab in is good. Crab cakes are good up there too.
Yeah, so I love me some good seafood. I'm not really big on Italian food like that though. I don't ever really just wake up and be like, yo, let me get some Maggiano's or whatever. Yeah, it can be pretty heavy, but yeah, I think it's interesting what people's food takes are. Some people are real picky, some people ain't. But yeah, but anywho, enough of this, chatter. But welcome to the G Talk Podcast. It's episode 207, I believe. Let me just verify with my people in the background. Yes, episode 207. Thank you, Karen. Of course. Welcome to episode 207. Sorry, been missing for a while. I was in Atlanta 2 weekends ago, and then I was in Chicago last weekend. So I guess I'll start here. I guess with the news week. Well, it's not news week, but just update on my life. But I went back home for the first time this year, early June. And let me tell you, people always ask me why I don't move back to Atlanta. When I went back, I found out exactly why. So Friday, get there around 5 p.m. Shout out to my cousin Bakari, if you're listening. He stays in he stays by Top Golf, like off Howell Mill, whatever. And it's like a whole food area. Literally, if you walk on his balcony, it's like places to go and stuff. Matter of fact, he lives like right by your third spot. It's like a Dave and Buster's type place, whatever. But got in at 5 o'clock, took a little power nap. Then his cousin on his father's side, it was his birthday. So we go to Atlantic Station to this bowling alley. We get to the bowling alley, and they like, yo, empty your pockets. Walk through the metal detector. Let me pat you down. I'm thinking, nigga, we going to the bowling alley. What the hell going on? But when you are away for so long, you have to reacclimate to Atlanta. How many times you been back home this year?
I think twice.
Yeah, see, so a couple weeks ago was my first time, like for the first time since the holidays. So
I mean, but I don't usually go back maybe a handful of times, 2 or 3 at the most within a year. So
yeah. So we get in there, it's cool. Next thing you know, just shots. We playing bowling, but shots he coming out because his cousin and them turning up. I was like, damn, all right. And by the way, I won both times bowling. I'm not the greatest bowler, but I want to get it straight.
You had the racks up?
Nah, you tried it. Nah, they had no the little guardrails.
Little guards.
So then after that, we went to Edgewood.
Okay, yeah, Edgewood a little different.
Hey, Edgewood, like I said, like when you live here for so long in Nashville, you go back to Atlanta, you like, whoa, wait a minute, like it's ridiculous here.
Wait, so are you talking about like as of things to do, like
yes, things to do,
what people are entertaining themselves with?
Yeah, because normally here it's certain events where people are like, all right, I'll come out the house for that.
Yeah,
you know, you can pick and choose, but there, it's always something to do, always. Yeah. So we go to Edgewood. We in the parking lot pregame. They got a huge bottle of tequila. We kind of passing it around. Mind you, just after the shots at the bowling alley, so niggas is lit. We go to Harold's Chicken.
Yeah,
where Harold's Chicken is a club in Atlanta. A club.
Every restaurant is almost
hookah,
like a bar.
Lights dim, drinks flowing, wings, and we was there for just like a hot second though, because someone in the group didn't have the ID, so that kind of killed things. So we ended up trying to go to the other spot, but they wouldn't let them in because somebody else had like a white tee on, and you know they enforce dress code stuff like that. So it's like midnight ish, midnight. So mind you, got in at 5. We was at the bowling alley from like 5 or 7 to about 11. Edgewood 11 to 12, 12:30 ish. Then they're like, yo, let's go to Rock Steady. So Rock Steady is this place where it's a restaurant at the bottom and a club at the top. Yeah. And like I said, it's like 12:30 now. And it's a line outside. So we wait in line for about 30 minutes. So we finally get in Rock Steady. It's like this. It's close as hell. And I'm thinking, like, this shit is hectic. It's hot as hell. You can't even move, right? So my cousin ended up going to the bar. And he, you know, gave me a shot. You know, that's what I want. Gives another shot of tequila. It's like 12:30 now. And that shot was like this big. Like the bartender had a heavy arm. So pretty much drank that. And then we left like at 1:30. Got back to the crib like 2 o'clock. Man, I woke up the next day hurting.
We are in traffic a lot.
Nah, not really, because by that time...
Shit, even on the weekends, you know, Atlanta be jam-packed at 2 in the morning. So that's all.
You know, we ain't... Well, from what I remember now, we ain't... So anyway, and the primary reason why I was down there, too, was my boy Bird. Shout out to Bird. He had a housewarming. We bought a condo down in Stockbridge. So his housewarming was at 3. Man, I woke up like at 11... 12-ish, hurting.
Like hungover?
Hungover.
Really?
Bad. Yes, because it was like... Because the bad part is when you take shots late at night because you don't give your body time to just let it, get out your system. But when you take shots late, that shit gonna linger to the next day. So took a shower, whatever, and then I was like, kind of felt a little nauseous. I was like, man, you know what? Let me get this out. Blah. Woo, And then I text my cousin. He said, yo, I was hurting too. So he kind of had a similar experience as I did. So we go down the bird spot around 3:00. That's cool. We're playing spades, and that felt good playing spades in Georgia.
Oh yeah, always
like that was so nostalgic. Shout out to my boy Elijah, my classmate. T.
Cause people get real aggressive when it comes to spades.
Yeah, like we was playing spades, and down there it's joker, joker, deuce, deuce by default. Up here they like joker, joker, ace. I'm like, all right, whatever. So then we end up going to this spot back up in the city to meet up with some folks, and then we go back down to the south side at the Skybox. My boy Brylan is like part owner, so we pull to the Skybox. Nigga, like a car show outside. Everybody outside, parking lot pimping, the old school box Chevys. Niggas just out lingering.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, like nigga, we back in Atlanta. Nigga, this was like 11:30. Like this shit don't stop.
Yeah.
So we in there, it's a section or whatever. It's a good time. Have a few drinks, food, whatever. Then, so my cousin stayed up there at the bar in Atlanta because I came back down to meet up with my boy Elijah, who I graduated with. So once we left there from the south side, I went back up there to meet up with my cousin. And this is a place called the Wicked Witch or Wicked, whatever it is.
I never heard of that.
But it's a spot, mind you, we get there like at 1:30. Mm-hmm. Nigga, that spot is packed.
Yeah.
Is this like AM? What
is
this?
Yes, AM.
Yeah,
it's packed.
That's
okay.
1:30 AM. Like niggas section hookah, bottles. Nigga, it's lit.
Like every spot is packed.
You can barely walk.
Maybe.
Yes.
Like, because I remember, I think with the Heroes too off Edgewood, it was me, Mike Smith, and Shad. They was live in there from like, we was there for a minute, but we left and came back. Went to some other spots and came back. And it was like midnight live.
Yeah, so like
cutting up.
So yeah,
girls were twerking with wings in their mouth. Like it got bad. Like it was terrible.
Yeah, so like we go to this spot, like it's like 12:31, packed. Like you could barely excuse me. Like you bumping niggas. Like you gotta like bump you out of the way. My cousin, he plays Alpha in Morehouse, so he knows people and shit. His line brothers there, whoop the whoop. And I'm just thinking like, yo, like these niggas is outside. Cause this is Saturday. So finally, we leave there. It's like 2:30. I get back at 3. Passed out.
It sounded like you had a good time.
Yeah,
you said you wouldn't go back, but it sounded like you had a great time.
Well, I can't have that much of a good time every weekend. Okay. So that was Saturday. Sunday, my cousin lived in like, the newer apartments. They got the little fancy building. So pool and shit, grill. So that day we do, we grilling. And it's just so many like young black folks, single, no kids, just can just kick it. It's a plethora of that. So they from 12 to like 9, we just at the pool grilling. Like I was on the grill, but niggas drinking. Like we just at it all day, 12 to 9, and this Sunday, Friday, Saturday, something like this is because mind you, I got back at 3 and we started at like noon, so I only had so much sleep. So, that was fun, but I was driving back Monday. I woke up Monday. My body was hurting. I was like, shit. Like, nigga, I'm not used to this. And came back Monday, kind of rested a little bit. Then Tuesday, went to the gym that morning. And then that Tuesday night, I crashed around like at 9 o'clock sharp. Nigga, I was out. But I say that to say, Atlanta, you can get lost in the sauce. Like, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Imagine it's a move every day. Like, every day.
I ain't going to no move every day.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to, but you got 5 people like, Chandler, come on, let's go, girl. Come on. You like, all right.
You know what? I deserve a drink.
All right.
These kids.
There's no, and because the thing about it too, Rocksteady, it's popular on Sunday nights. 'Cause I remember last year, I crashed with my boy Jeff, and on a Sunday night, nigga was at Rocksteady till like midnight, 1 o'clock. I'm like, nigga.
That's a no for me.
Yeah, so Atlanta's cool, but once you're away and you come back, it can be a culture shock.
Yeah, because it's way different than what you grew up in.
Yeah, because I tell people too, I'm like, yo, I grew up as an adult here, not there. Mm-hmm. So now it's as if I'm experiencing it for the first time in a sense.
Yeah.
So,
but everything's so fucking expensive now too. Like even hookah starting off at 60. I'm like,
yeah. And that's the other issue too. If you go out a lot in Atlanta, nigga, that shit gonna cost.
I pay.
Tough. Well, maybe not for you, because you know.
So how's it like going back to Jackson? Because I know it's like every time I drive through there, it's like always something new.
I know that when I go back to Jackson, it's not for, like you said, that you're going back and you're about to have fun and you're about to go to clubs. We don't have that.
Y'all got no bars or nothing like that?
They got
this place called Slide and Ride.
They got a saloon. Wait, Slider. Whoa.
Hey yo.
No, hey yo. Slide and Ride, but sometimes. So I remember this place from going and having foam parties.
That's like y'all got $2 beer.
So no, so listen. Quit it. So Slide and Ride. Slide and Ride is line dancing, but it's not like Jazzy's. Obviously, it's not like the black people line dancing.
Oh, okay.
And you're going, and there's gonna be like cowboy boots. And
that kind of line dancing.
Yeah, it's gonna be that type of line dancing.
The step.
Yeah,
clap.
yeah. It's gonna be that type of stuff. But other than that, I mean, we don't have anything. Huh?
The
Cowboy Carter line dancing.
Okay. Anyways, but. I mean, there was nowhere for us to like. Y'all could maybe like find places to sneak into, and we were having bonfires, so it's just like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we weren't. There is no clubs or anything like
some
that.
Some line dance is a little bit different. I seen a video. White boy was getting it to that song "Lit." I forgot about somebody in Mississippi.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this man.
But I'm not going to that. Like, that's not me. I'm not going to Slide and Ride. No.
I mean, I wouldn't. The
I don't
way
know
you describe
the
it.
dances.
If it's that country, the way you describe it, I wouldn't go either.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's country.
And it's funny because it feels like when I go back home, I'm a visitor in my hometown now. Like, yeah. Like literally, that's how I feel.
But I go back for family. I'm not going. If I'm going to Jackson, it's specifically because I'm going to see my mama, or I'm going to see my grandma, or I'm going to see my aunt. I'm not going to hang out. I'm not going to meet high school friends, because high school friends have children. Like you mentioned, it's a plethora of people with no kids. We're not even gonna have a class reunion this go around our 10-year, because everybody keeps hopping in the group chat saying, okay, well, can we bring kids with us? We're like, we don't want to bring no kids to no class reunion.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Even in general, like,
you don't do that.
If it's an adult event, like if it's an adult event, just like even like here in Nashville, and it's young people and we drinking, bro, don't bring no kid.
I remember, I don't know what rooftop I was on, but it was a stroller up there. I was like,
yeah.
Not a baby.
By any means necessary.
And I'm not talking about like a real baby, like a stroller baby.
Like an infant kind of.
Like, gotta hold my baby. Like, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, y'all should have stayed at home. Yeah. Maybe I don't have no kids. Stay at the house.
Well, no, I mean, just from a practical standpoint, it's like, yo, the kid doesn't belong there.
Not no
like that's not the environment for a kid.
Damn.
Yeah, not no club or nothing like that. Like even with Applebee's or something.
Applebee's is fine. Chili's is fine.
Red Robin's, I get it, but you know.
But up on the rooftop, no.
But also too, that just kind of shows where we kind of are today. Cause some stuff I'm just like, I ain't trying to deal with that. Like,
we also have to factor in we went to college. That's what true. I'm finding. A lot of the people back home didn't go to college, so they did have kids. They did start families. They had time. Got you.
So imagine in Atlanta where niggas went to college, niggas like, you know, got the same experience as you, and we all just meshing now.
Yeah.
And
they live that fast life though. Like they got it on the go all the time.
Yeah. Because I remember talking about Turtle off mic, but I actually chartered the chapter down at Fort Valley.
What the fuck is
Not
wrong
chartered.
with you? Why would
Nigga,
you
back
do
in
that?
2012. Well, the thing about it is, I didn't know it was gonna spread like that until because we just did it that summer after my freshman year. I just crossed like 5 or 6 people, like whatever. Next you know, like a year later, like yo, man, we crossed all. I'm thinking, oh shit, y'all really took this shit and ran with it. So
Fucking weak, bro.
So I'm a charter member.
They know your information.
They do.
Right.
This is the
Garrison David Warren.
they the
Favorite drink, tequila.
they're the Tennessee State Colony.
Stop it.
So, yeah.
Favorite color. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do you like that.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. But anyhow, let's get to Newsweek real quick. That was a quick little tangent, but
This nigga chatter. I'm tripping.
NBA Finals is happening right now. By the time you hear this, it might be over. The Mavericks are down 3-1 to the Boston Celtics. It's funny because, man, Adam Silver made a call. He said, "Hey, this shit moving a little too quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need for y'all to slow this down a little bit." So on Wednesday, Friday, the Mavericks beat the Celtics 122-84. Mm-hmm. Did they start?
The Celtics, yeah, they did. But it's away game. Sometimes the momentum shift, and the Mavs were playing desperation basketball, so that could always be a thing. That's why a lot of the times those type of games end like where it's like a landslide almost.
Yeah.
But can they keep it up for 3 more games? I doubt it.
Yeah. So game 5 is on Monday. So like I said, by the time you hear this, it might be over. But also in NBA news, rest in peace to Jerry West.
Oh, yeah.
He passed away. He was 86 years old. And for those who don't know Jerry West, like, you already know who Jerry West is because he's a silhouette for the NBA logo, in case y'all didn't know. So, yeah, he lived a fruitful life. Have you seen Winning Time on HBO?
Not yet. I've heard things about it. I heard it was a decent show.
Yeah.
But I heard the Clippers got one, too, and I heard that shit was terrible.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. I need to. It was.
Yeah, matter of fact,
I heard it was
Dang,
terrible.
I was gonna watch it.
after this, I mean, we can probably watch episode 1 and see what it's talking about. But I did hear bad reviews about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Winning Time was great, but they.
But this is about right when NBA world. Lakers stuff be good, Clippers stuff be terrible. So
Yeah. Rest in peace to civil rights activist James Lawson. He passed away last week. He was very pivotal in the civil rights movement, and he was a pillar of the black community. We lost a strong figure. Matter of fact, James Lawson High School is right down the street from me out here in Bellevue.
okay.
Trump was found guilty in the hush money case. What was it, like 34 counts?
Yeah, 34 counts, found guilty of all of them.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But you know what the wildest thing about that is? He can still be president.
Yeah.
Like you can, as a felon, you can run, but you can't vote.
I was just about to ask about that.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
That
That's
shit
crazy.
crazy.
Well, yeah, it is what it is. This is where we are, and it be killing me when, because the thing about it, unfortunately for black folks, we can't vote for just the politics only, because it is emotional. Mm-hmm. It is like we don't have the luxury. Well, most of us don't have the luxury to just vote strictly based off politics, because when he was in office and you saw what came from it, and the people he energized, like that affects us.
Mm-hmm. The Proud Boys.
That affects us, and and as an African American, to see that those type of people get energized, that makes me nervous. Just thinking like, all right, like hold up, wait a minute, calm down, hold on, Bucko. But just be sure to get out there, be involved, especially on the local level, but also
Definitely on the local level.
but also participate as well, because the thing about it is apathy is not going to help. Just not being involved. That's not gonna help. But
one thing I think is crazy about that, because people, it's like, especially with news outlets, they always try to divide it by party instead of what the person actually will do for you. Because even I've seen some type of video that's talking about black Republicans. They said that how they actually were more. It's something about how, I guess, certain parties were actually represented a community back in the day, like 100 years ago almost.
Yeah.
So like people like Madam C.J. Walker, she was a black Republican, but she was more into like, okay, I want to do this for my community and things of that nature.
Was that when the Republican Party was really what the
progressive
was what the
then.
Democratic Party is today? Because I know it flopped.
Correct.
Yeah,
but a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
because they just think about current stuff.
Yeah, when I recently went to DC,
that's right. Yeah, he was there.
We were very much so in the mix when it comes to like government and policy, and especially with like my program. When we talk to the different organizations that influence the policy that everybody has to adhere to, everybody was super optimistic. It was not Democrat versus Republican at all. And we went to the Tennessee Valley Association, which is like solar and energy, and nobody was
TVA.
Yeah,
TVA.
we went to TVA, and nobody was bashing one side or the other. We even met with a Republican senator, and she said the biggest thing that really impacts like what we see public interest is the theatrical show of it all. Yeah. Because behind closed doors, they have to work with each other.
Yeah.
It is not as separate as it seems separate to us because of what is presented to us in the media, but it's really not. It seemed as if everybody was up there really trying to make a difference, because you don't hear about the good laws that are passed, because they're not the interesting laws. Like one of the ladies, the senator from West Virginia, passed a Parkinson law that if your parent gets Parkinson, that's really big in West Virginia for whatever reason. They get a certain amount of funds to help pay for treatment, but we don't hear about those things.
It's probably from mining, because West Virginia is a heavy mining state.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's like...
Yeah,
sound about right.
And plus, like, we got to think about it too. Because, the media programs us to think, like, when you hear Republican, it's bad, but really it's not. It's like, because honestly,
it's a certain set of views.
Even just working in finance,
literally,
like working in finance, it's pretty much like, from my opinion, people who tend to make more money are going to go more toward Republican, because those views favor people who make more money, like tax breaks and things like that. But to the average consumer who's not in that, because the wealthy is a smaller population, right? So
side note,
it doesn't really affect them like that.
What you gonna say?
So I was talking to this guy at one point. He told me that he was a Republican, but I told him he didn't make enough to be a Republican.
Damn.
Damn. And how was
it? We don't talk anymore, but he.
Oh yeah, I bet. I bet y'all don't.
Locked.
He was very upset about that. I was like, "You don't make enough to be a Republican."
Yeah. What was his reason?
He said, to me, it sounded like, so there's a difference. Being from Jackson, very Republican, just extremely Republican county. Usually our governors are Republican. So I've known people that, like, I have a different view when it comes to like Republican and Democrat, because Republican people are just different views. They may have very skewed, not progressive views, but usually they're like older white people. Like, that's usually who you have, and some younger people that grew up under that. But his whole thing was like, Trump did a great job with some policy when it came to like laying off people, and it just prison reform. I was like, I think you're a Trump supporter, not a Republican. And he was like, no, I'm truly a Republican. I was like, you really don't make enough to be a Republican, though. So
Damn.
But it stopped right there.
Damn,
Every time I tell that story, everybody's like, "Damn, why would you say that?" But I'm like,
listen,
no, it's well said.
I didn't think that was
listen,
that bad.
You got that man together.
Not
Yeah.
anyways. I didn't think that was bad. I'm like, you don't make. But
What folks be saying? She ate.
She ate. Period.
But see, I like government and I like government and policy stuff. So when I hear people, I like to hear people's views. Are you Republican or Democrat?
Who, me?
Harrison, yeah.
I'm not going to share that.
Independent. This is what
Why you won't share?
I believe what I believe. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Are you Republican?
Well, no. I mean, I mean, it doesn't matter.
You must be.
No. I'm not going to. I'm not saying
you gonna get that same speech.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny. But nah, you know, it's like I said, it kind of goes back to the point of like how black folks, a lot of us don't have the luxury of just voting strictly for politics because it is a lot of emotions involved. And
you also know, like, with a lot of people that are like black Republicans or representatives, they actually are represented for white counties.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I'll be like, I guess, but some views match, or they try to have him like a figurehead to where like, yeah, we are very progressive, but at the same time, our views of what we believe in matters more.
I think more than black people, Southern black people, more than they know, they're Republican. I
don't think
some of the
so.
stuff, like my mom, she likes to claim Democrat. She votes Democrat, but some of her views.
well, so the thing about it, like, nobody is truly either or. Like,
No, I'm Southern Democrat. I already know.
It's a mix. Like you believe, like you agree with some sides on the conservative side, then you agree some sides on the liberal. Like,
Yeah.
we all agree on both.
But I think that's just more
sides.
our generation is like
Yeah.
that because we're not
Did y'all
too.
take a test in high school that told you what you were?
Hell no,
we
I didn't know it was
No.
a thing.
Right.
Yeah,
what?
no. So civics and government, because you know you have to.
you
Everybody
gotta take civics.
in the state of Tennessee. If you do not know, you have to have
Or
a
Georgia.
half a credit
Yes,
of
civics.
and then economics. But they give you a test to kind of like gauge your views to see which side you're on. So I end up being Southern Democrat, and I've kept it because I do believe that I am Southern
See,
Democrat.
I'm a little radical because just being older, honestly, politics is just not our game. Because like black folks.
It just depends on how much
It's
you
not.
know.
It's
It
not.
really
It
does.
could,
I really
because
feel
it-
like it depends on what you know.
Well, if you think about it, think about the black politicians, right? Who is the mastermind in the background?
What do you mean?
It's white folks. It is. So basically, what I'm saying is, it's
I mean, I get what you're saying.
it's a game that's not set up for us. Because even if we do win, we don't win.
I think just recently being behind the scenes and
We don't win.
currently pursuing a PhD in policy.
Okay.
Do my recluse bomb. Yeah. I think it comes from a lack of knowledge on our end and not wanting to involve ourselves because we say that it's not going to help us. Being up there and being a part of the organizations that are putting forth, there's none of us at the table. I think that's the biggest situation. I don't know if
I do agree with
because
that. I agree
we
with that.
don't think, because you saw my picture.
You know what?
From my program, it's a lack of representation to even go behind the scenes because we think, oh, it's Joe Biden.
You know
but
what?
all of the little people is like the Hill, the Capitol is where everything's happening.
Yeah. You know, I retract my statement because there is strength in numbers.
If we all got together,
Yeah, people just gotta care.
Because
That's
I
really
think
it.
about it even on
People have to
a
care.
smaller
Yeah.
level. Like, you know, we're part of fraternities, but it's like, yo, you get people in certain positions, nigga, that's power.
yeah.
So if we did that from the ground up, then yeah, like we would have more influence. But the issue is that we're just not there, like on a grand level, and I wish we were, because that would really turn the tide if we did have more black representation. But the only thing is that think about Tennessee.
Yeah.
You got Davidson County, Knoxville, and then Memphis, and then everything in between.
It's red.
And then
yeah.
and the stuff in between is where they get us.
Yeah.
Because we just not there.
No,
we don't want to be there.
Well, we just not there by just like.
Yeah, we're not there to even vote or even have a.
We're not even there anyway.
Or to even have a say, and then up at the higher, the top levels, going into those meetings, and me being one of the 3 black people in the program, and they're talking to us. But I mean, even talking to the people. So we went to TVA, we went to NFIB, which is National. It's like the National Association for Small Businesses, and it's more conservative. And then we went to the Christian Colleges Association. We went to that, and then NAPE, which is the Nation's Report Card. So they have like different states take a test and then tell you like, this child, you're like, English is a C here in Tennessee.
Did you hear about the Southern Baptist Convention and with the whole IVR or the Birth Patrol?
No, but there's no black people at any of these organizations at all. I think we saw one person of color, and she was like Indian.
I mean, but you know that whole 13% of the population is real.
Yeah, there's none of us. Even when we went to the Capitol, even the legislative aides, they were white too.
Yeah, like we're concentrated in like the Southeast.
Yeah,
like that's where a lot of black people at.
Yeah, very true.
But the Flowerland, like Middle America, we ain't there.
No,
I mean, we got no reason to be.
Yeah, but man, this feel like it's CNN now.
I know, hey,
but it's good though.
I like policy.
Look, the range.
We all
range.
I like policy.
This is what the G Talk podcast is about. We got range. We can talk about some things.
But I feel like change can come. It's just people gotta actually start caring. But also, like I understood, like when you said that people behind the scenes, there's truth behind that, because a lot of the policies that are enacted because of lack of representation keep it to where normal people are dumbed down to where they don't care. They too busy to figure out what's going on. Because a lot of times we look at those little local meetings they have on video and stuff. Mm-hmm. It don't be that many people of color. It be people who are old or people who don't have much going on at the time.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing that's stuck about it is that, but this is by design. I mean, even from just years, because like something we can't control is just literally just our circumstance. But
yeah.
But in order for us to really make it politically, we're gonna have to have white allies, like we got to, because we can't just ride solely on, black folks,
but
because they're not in the position to endorse you, right?
Yeah, but progressively, especially starting with our generation, is starting to shift like that, because people are become more culturally aware. Instead of like when it's fresh right after the Jim Crow laws, you have a whole generation that's like, no, we grew up this way. This is how it's supposed to be. Of course, down the line, you have more people that are more inclusive. Yeah. Like whether we're inclusive to them or vice versa and stuff like that.
And the problem is black people don't vote on the local level. And
that's the biggest problem.
That is where I'm seeing where everything is happening. So if you don't vote on your senators, nothing can be passed without. And if you don't know your senators, because if you didn't know, you can go on the Department of Tennessee website .gov and you can actually find out your representative for your area, and you can actually you can email them and tell them.
And they have to respond.
Yeah, and they respond, whether that's a legislative aid or not, because we learned that too. Because they usually they don't usually answer, so it's usually like maybe a legislative aid. But they we talked about this thing called like causal stories, where the senator or whoever, congressperson, governor will hear a story, and that's how policy gets started. So if you have a something that you care about and that you want done in your community, then you have to go through the right avenues to get it done.
So. I remember the J. Cole verse. He said, democracy is too fucking slow.
Yeah.
He said, look, I pay taxes. He said, I pay so many taxes, it don't make sense. Where do my dollar goes? It don't make sense. They building roads and schools, but my niggas ain't educated. We ain't got the tools.
Not you rapping.
And then he said, you know what I'm saying? He said, my taxes go for, building road schools and hiring teachers that don't look like them. Yeah. I was like, damn. But it's true though. Cause the thing about it too, like, politics, democracy, that shit is not overnight.
So I got a question for both of y'all. Say if you were president, what would you change? What would be the first thing you would change?
Education. I do not get paid enough as a teacher. I am expected to have a lot of knowledge, but then again, anybody can go and teach. You say you like math, and then you're a math teacher the next day. So until there's more restrictions on that, then it can't really change my pay. But I would change what's centered around to be an educator so we can have better pay. Because you can't say you like Grey's Anatomy and go deliver a baby. But if you say you like biology, they'll put you'll be in professional development this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the education system as a whole, that would be my first.
Yeah, because that's the bedrock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you got to have an educated population.
Good education makes a difference.
It does, because that's why people from overseas come over here and take our jobs.
Secondary.
Good education makes a huge difference.
But I would enact reparations immediately. By cash
you say
payments.
You do reparations?
Oh yeah, like cash payments
to who?
To black folks.
Okay.
Seriously,
I'm not
how would you go about? Like you'd have to take the census, make sure that you've been marking black for a couple of years.
Yeah, I would have to go back like census data, but like I would just kind of do something like the whole STEMI, but instead of like 1,200, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands.
100 like bands.
Hell yeah, to black folk, bro. We need money, bro. Like the question is, are you stressed out? Or do you just need some more money?
Both.
That's the question. Because a lot of times niggas be stressed out because they ain't got money. And when you don't have money, it leads to other problems. Like, prime example, I used to work off Clark's Highway, Bordeaux. Bruh, niggas drove without licenses, right?
Like the nigga in Michigan.
But that's a real thing.
The one that went viral.
In low to moderate income areas, people don't have licenses. Mm-hmm. And if you ain't got a license, and if you get pulled over, guess what? You gotta go to court.
Yep.
Guess what? That shit costs.
Yep. Can't go to work.
Can't go to work. Because guess what? You ain't got a job that'll even allow you.
So what would be the parameters around sending money to people? Would you be a certain age? Like, how would that fall?
I'm saying that shit blind, baby. That shit just...
You just sitting it.
Nigga,
inflation.
Nigga.
Inflation gonna be it.
Well, but if it's only for black people, though...
I'm
so you gotta put out money because you got.
I'm just pushing that button.
You gotta figure out where this money coming from, so you're gonna.
You
at
least
more money.
need some.
Y'all do understand
some
that
regulations.
Y'all understand that like money is just like numbers. Like money's not even real.
It's a figment.
It's just numbers, literally. Because think about the pandemic. Like we literally like pumped billions of dollars into the economy.
Mm-hmm.
So who would you send? I'm asking. Like, would you send it to?
So
every black person
on your taxes, if you file head of household and like if your demographic is black African American, you get a payment.
So do you have an age
identify as black? Would that count?
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. We gonna have folks that's identifying as black.
The thing is, I'm not there to sort through the clerical.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. When
if
I
you say you black,
house, I'm
getting some money.
Putting white on there just to see what happens.
Well, guess what? If you say you black, you getting some money.
Okay, what about people that are mixed? Now what?
You gotta have both black grandparents.
What's the saying back in the day, right?
What, the paper bag test?
No, if you mix, you up.
I would say that's terrible. Don't say that.
No, that's okay.
No, like I mean, back in the day, if you was mixed, you were considered what?
Black.
Okay.
But you have people that will not mark that. Okay, well.
I mean, so it literally based off what you mark.
Okay, so question: is it black people or African American?
Is that like 6 in one hand, half a dozen other?
No. Okay, so I'm asking this because recently, and I'm not gonna go on a tangent, but so
yeah, let's kind of wrap it up because we already on 45 minutes.
So listen. My students are Egyptian.
Okay, so they're African.
They are African American.
They are African American.
Girl, they are black.
No,
I ain't gonna lie though. Them Egyptians a little different though.
They wouldn't say that they were black though. They'd say that they are African. Technically, they're African American.
Well, but technically, that's the category. Like you're black African American. Like that's the
okay. So you would track black.
Yeah, because there isn't a black and African American. Like it's either you're black and African American.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, nigga, if you black,
Okay.
you getting his money.
100,000.
100,000
Okay. Well.
off rip. And if you fuck it up, it's on you.
Oh wow. That's gonna be on the letter.
And guess what?
It's gonna be on a direct deposit.
And guess
fuck
what?
it up, it's on you.
You got to pay income taxes too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what they get you.
Income taxes. Because
like
guess what? We got to get
mine.
our shit back. But
Back in blood, boy.
Yeah, I was in Chicago last weekend. Shout out to my line brother Julian Bonds and Bianca on their ceremony because they've been married for a year.
Oh, okay.
But they had the ceremony, whatever. It was in Chicago. It was a nice venue. Shout out to them. Beautiful couple, beautiful event, great food, great cocktail hour. So one thing I love is a cocktail hour with hors d'oeuvres. I love that shit. If you walk around, would you like this? Would you like? Oh yeah, actually I would.
I don't think we had that. I don't think me and Jill had that.
I had drinks. That was enough.
Yeah, so
we had
Look, y'all don't need no hors d'oeuvres.
We had
listen,
open bar
they
Come on with the drinks. The drinks was flowing.
listen. They had drinks and hors d'oeuvres, and
I don't
like
need all that.
it was just one hors d'oeuvre. It was like a pork, like it was like on a little thing. It was like crispy. Nigga, that shit was fire. I said, hey,
You was hungry.
I said, bring that back. I said, yo, come back. She's like, okay.
I guess he cares.
But yeah, beautiful event. 17 out of 20 of my line brothers showed up. We hit the hip hop. I came out of retirement. Had the thing like, ugh. You know what I mean? I met my line brothers, significant others. You know, it's just cool to see us age, man. Real talk. Like it's just good to see us age and just look good, you know?
Did they ask when you gonna bring yours?
They did.
That's usually what it is. They got a couple.
They was like, yo. I'm like, look. Patience, man. Patience, my brother. Because in retrospect, I mean, look, I'm only 31, so I'm not like old. So I got time. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
no rush.
Because how old are you? Like you was 30.
Yeah, I was 30 when I got married.
Wait, nigga, how old you gonna be this year?
33. My birthday is.
Oh, that's right. You
week.
turned 30 that year.
Yeah, that year I turned 30.
Oh, I didn't. That was 3 years ago. But yeah, it was a great wedding. Shout out to Chicago. And just one knock on Chicago. You can't be a black city if you ain't got no HBCUs. Bro, Chicago don't have no HBCUs, bro. And that's my only knock against Chicago. The third largest city in the United States don't have HBCUs. Bro, they don't have HBCUs.
Don't got none, really.
Yeah, like don't think.
I'm trying to think.
They don't have HBCUs.
Because somebody we watching the band with mom was a band director at a band university. I just don't remember which one it was. But they weren't HBCU, just a small school.
I know, because it ain't no HBCU. I had the privilege of talking to the high school students at the Edward L. Graves summer camp this past week. And, it's kind of surreal sometimes. Like, I was sitting on the podium. It was a different viewpoint because, like, you see everybody. And I see how Sexton used to point this out because you can see everybody. But I'll talk to them about the importance of finance and making sure that if they did decide to go to college, like, yo. Because I told them straight up. I said, look, y'all got these in y'all hands. Like, y'all have phones to where y'all can't say y'all don't know. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times we would just kind of pick majors because we thought this shit was cool.
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga,
Music
pick a major that's going to pay some money.
Music major.
Like, pick a major that's going to make some money. Go ahead. Say it.
I was about to say education. English.
Tough.
I saw on Twitter, like, folks be picking majors, like, as hobbies.
Facts.
Not as, like, real.
But also, if you want to go
money.
if you even go to the legal field, yeah, major in English.
Like, ooh, I like to read. Let me be an English major.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in high school and it was lawyers that came to high school, yeah, English is like what most lawyers major in undergrad because that's like the bulk of your work.
Yeah.
I get it. I appreciate it now.
It's
not
poli science.
You one that did it. What did you have switched to?
Yeah. Come on, tell us.
I honestly don't know.
I stuck with my major.
I told them engineers make the most out of undergrad, like straight up, like undergrad. Because folks, well, What about if you want to be a lawyer? I said, you have to go to law school.
I should have did like IT, like computer tech stuff. I want to be corporate. I don't.
Yeah, because I got
I want to sit at that desk.
I got Mike Smith to change his major. Because I was AIT when I first got to TSU, so that's aeronautical industrial technology.
Yeah.
So I think he was architectural, but he had the math started mathing. Boy, he was like, man, look, I'm gonna have to switch my major. I was like, come on, AIT.
Yeah.
Now this man worked for American Express, getting paid. So
yeah, I'm telling you, like I told them folks, you need to start making more money sooner than later because time is an asset. Like you don't have time to just waste not making money. Like you want to make the most money sooner than later because, you know, when you factor that in over time, yeah, you can make millions over your lifetime of like your working years compared to making 30 here, 40 here. Like,
or maybe marketing.
You think you would do marketing?
Like mass comm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but everybody majoring in mass comm though.
But I mean, like when you go to the NBA website, the marketing jobs,
Oh yeah,
they started like $100,000.
Yeah, but that was my general gist to them. I said, yo, major in a major that's going to pay you some money. And they received that because I'm just like, psych majors? No. Unless you want to be a psychiatrist. But guess what?
you just gotta be really.
That's like more schooling
yeah,
that you got to go through and then more debt, then you make money.
yeah. You gotta really just be passionate about what you do if you decide to do those type of majors.
Now I told them too, social work, I said, do not do that.
It don't pay nothing now.
I said, do it because you want to, but don't do it for the money.
Okay, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
You're
don't
not up there discouraging people.
don't like do it for the money. Just know that you're doing it for.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got high job security though.
service.
that's the one thing about social work.
But yeah, it was cool though, and just even with that, I just encourage y'all to be a role model to people. You know, just be a role model. Like if people aren't asking you to pour back into the youth, then you need to look at yourself and ask yourself what you're doing.
I think people should want to do that anyway.
I'm just saying. Cause a lot of people talk shit. They want to be like, "Oh, AOB did it," but like, nigga, are you giving back? Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm about to be the next treasurer for the AOB Alumni Association.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Hey, yo!
Oh yeah. So yeah, you know, I ain't talking about it. I'm being about it, and I hope to get y'all dues. All right.
I got you.
You gonna pay your dues?
You're not gonna be worrisome now.
Are you gonna pay your dues?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then
Am I gonna see some?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to see some alumni.
Guess what?
Events.
I'm about to bridge the gap because they fucked it up with Prof Mac.
Okay.
For real.
Messy boobs. Messy boobs.
I'm serious. Like, I'm going to bring the band back because you can't have a rift between the alumni and the band. Like, it just doesn't work.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so I'm going to fix that.
That's what's up.
But, I went to Urban Trivia last night. It was cool. Have I ever done that before? I think they did it.
I heard about it.
At Assembly Food Hall?
Yeah, it was at the Sky Deck. So it's at Assembly Food Hall on the top floor. Called
Fifth and
Sky
Broadway?
Deck.
Okay.
Yeah. It was cool. You know, you have like a little interactive, you scan the QR code and they just ask you. It's kind of like the Black Hawk Revolt game.
Okay.
You know,
What was the demographic?
African American.
No, I mean,
Like really, like
Like age group.
yes, age group.
So I didn't know a lot of people there. Like, matter of
Okay.
fact, it seemed like I don't want to label like that, but it seemed like there was a lot of locals there.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask.
And-
Because sometimes
and
Nashville gets very local.
I
but
didn't-
I mean, it's Nashville, so
I only saw one person I knew. It was
Okay.
my homegirl Ashante, who I went to school with.
okay.
Her and her husband. I saw them, but then other than that, I ain't see nobody. Cause I'm thinking I was gonna see people.
No.
I ain't see nobody.
Okay.
So, but the
it
age group
older
was,
though?
I would say it was like 30 plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
The group.
Yeah, it was cool. Sky Deck. They had like 3 bars. It was cool. It was cool.
I love Assembly Food Hall.
Yeah, that's a spot.
You know, that's the biggest food hall in the Southeast.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the bars. They know how to make a drink.
Really.
Them white folks make a good drink.
Not you caping for the white folks.
The one thing, no. I'm not going to Minerva or Rhythm and Spice or Blue black spot. What's the 1225 club? What?
Sweet
12. Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah. Those drinks are trash. I don't care what anybody. Nor those drinks are trash. You go to the white establishments where people actually like went to school to bartend, and it's not just their friends that they got behind the bar. The drinks just taste different.
So are you saying that black people spots are inferior to
when it comes to drinks?
The white spots?
When it comes to drinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Vibes, no.
So yeah, you're on
like
record.
I love to go to well
you were on record for saying that, by the way.
I love Minerva, like love the vibe. But I will say that drinks at black okay, so
I get what you're saying though.
No, for real.
No.
Good. Like I've gone to Rhythm and Spice and gotten like the Rum Room or whatever and gotten a drink. I usually get like a Cosmo or a whiskey sour or something like that. But you go there and they're like, we don't even have the stuff to make a whiskey sour. I'm just like, so that's the basics.
Yeah, my homegirl recently, I played golf with her yesterday. She literally just found out about Rhythm and Spice. Like
the food.
About the spot.
The Rum Room or Rhythm and Spice?
Both.
Okay, everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she said, yo, y'all ain't have good marketing. I was like,
So
I'll say fair point.
Drinks trash too.
I ain't gonna lie, like
I ain't had no drinks from this. I don't know.
Rhythm and Spice. Well, the Rum Room's happy hour. It's every Friday from like
it is,
but it don't be nobody in there.
No, I know.
Nobody be in there.
And then they at first they were doing like sound waves, like they'd only play Drake music or they'd only play Beyonce music, which is cute. But at this point, I want to go and get a good drink.
Yeah.
And if the drinks are good, and I'm like, no.
If you think about it, every time we had a young alumni bar crawl, it do be at the white establishments.
But the drinks be good.
And the drinks be good.
That's what I'm saying.
Garrison?
Yeah. I mean, because the thing about it is like, yo, just being honest.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as a consumer, as a taxpaying citizen, you know, you start to track where your dollars go.
Yeah.
And if you're not getting an optimal experience at a certain spot, then you're going to be like, you know what? Let me divert my dollars elsewhere where I get more bang for my buck and actually have a good time. And I guess while I'm here, shout out to Cherries. If y'all haven't been to Cherries, go to Cherries. It's off of Dickerson Road. Have y'all heard of Makeshift?
I've heard of it, but I don't
it's like a block over from Makeshift off Dickerson Road.
I saw Cherries on somebody's Instagram.
Yeah, Cherries is actually a cool little spot.
I thought it was like a
gay spot.
Yeah.
It's like a hood.
Like a gay spot.
Yeah.
Oh, gay spot. I thought you said.
Nah, it's not.
Cherries just gives.
But shout out to Pride Month for all those out there.
Yes. What Ray J say? Shout out all my gay niggas.
Be who.
That video cracked me the fuck up, bro.
But yeah, Urban Trivia. Happy birthday to my boy Jason Armstrong. His birthday is actually on Father's Day, so he get the double whammy. Also, shout out to happy birthday to my friend Monique Okapito. She married a Nigerian.
Okay.
Her business.
But shout out to Manny. That's my guy. Lovely wedding. Shout out to EJ and their little son. So, yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yep.
Even though we don't really, get recognition, but I got a couple Father's Day texts because I'm still daddy.
Out of pocket.
All right, but we'll be back with our first topic. All right, y'all, we back. I forgot to ask Chandler, but Chandler has been on a new endeavor. You care to share about that?
Sure. So Torrid is opening up. Torrid is the plus size clothing brand. They cater to women, I think like 12 to 28 maybe. Okay. And if you don't know what Torrid is, it's kind of like Lane Bryant-esque, but a little edgier, a little younger. But they have opened a casting call to find models across the nation. So they've been in Los Angeles and Denver, Colorado, going to different malls and setting it up. So you take pictures, You do your headshots. You send in like why you want to be a tour model and what it's done for you. And hopefully I get a call back. So they'll do 30 people, which I didn't realize it was going to be as many people at the Nashville casting call. The girl in front of me came from Michigan to audition. And then the girl behind me, Emily, she came from Huntsville, Alabama, all the way up here to do the casting call, which I didn't think that was that much of a thing, but it is.
And these are all like plus size models?
Yes. So like all different shapes and sizes can come and be a part.
Okay. And I saw you took a picture with a lovely young lady.
I'm so dead. To Bria Major. She is from Nashville. She is a plus size model.
From Nashville?
She
Really?
is from Nashville.
Where's she? Wait,
she's actually from Nashville.
Really?
Yeah, so she was going. I love her. She's been my favorite ever.
I do too.
Okay. Yeah, no, she has been my favorite since forever. But she's from Nashville. I don't know what school she went to, but she was actually studying to be a dental hygienist.
Oh.
And I think she got picked in a model. She told her story in the tour because like somebody sent her pictures in and she got a call back. So she didn't start off as a model. She did like a tour casting call thing.
Are y'all around the same age?
I think she may be a little older than me.
She might be like our age, I think.
Yeah, I think she's a little older than me. Okay. But there were like all different ages and all different types of girls, like races, ethnic backgrounds. So hopefully, so if I get picked, I'll have like 30. It'll be 30 girls, and then it'll be like voting, like public voting. And then out of that public voting, they'll pick 10 and send us to LA for model boot camp. And then they'll pick one out of us. So
all right, well,
go forward.
There
are many people there, so fingers crossed.
I got a question.
Sure.
This is going to be real funny. But I don't know why that thought just came to my mind.
Okay.
So what if somebody decided to go to one of these casting calls and they weren't plus size? Do they just like, hey, you just out? Or
yeah, no, they
just say, hey,
you don't fit the criteria.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. You actually wouldn't fit the criteria because
I'm saying they just stop them at the door like, yeah, you got to go.
They probably won't pick you. They probably just won't.
They
probably let you take pictures. Yeah, they probably let you take pictures.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they'll let you apply, but in the application, you actually have to put your dress size, your pants size.
I'm saying even in the event, so y'all had to be pre-screened for the events too, or?
Oh well, see the event part of it, which that I was asking like questions because I really shouldn't have been giving out my secrets. Because I asked the girl behind me, I was like, "Did you do an application online?" She was like, "No, what application?" I said, "Damn." I was like, "That's another bitch." Like, damn, what the hell? But no, she hadn't even put in an application. You have to, if you're listening to it, it's about over anyway. But you have to put an application in. Yeah, you can go. You can go and take pictures, but if you don't actually upload those pictures to the application, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
And you have to, which I'm actually ready for it to be over because I had to make my page public, my Instagram page public.
Oh.
So like my students have found me but I've been like blocking people, but it's not a bunch of them, but I saw one because they had asked me, they was like, "Miss Wilson, you blocked me?" I'm like, yes, like what's the point of following me? I don't understand. But I'm ready to make my page back private because everybody can see your page when it's public, like anybody. So
yeah.
But that's the point. They want to be able to see you. But yeah, Tabria was there. That's who I came for. I should have just took my picture and left. But I stood in line from like 12 to 4. Trying to take pictures. Yes, it was ridiculous. And then they had people like touching up makeup. They gave us flowers. They fed us. They gave us water. They was giving us cookies and stuff. I mean, it was great.
Well, if you ever run to her again, just let her know.
Let her know what? You want me to pass your number along?
Pass my number, and also she need to be on the pod.
Okay, I don't know this lady. We just took a picture.
I mean, what y'all are side by side. Y'all are like model sisters now, so.
Not model sisters. Okay.
So
Yeah, we'll see on documentary.
Okay.
So yeah,
When
you know,
Chandler get famous.
just have her come through. We'll make sure she good, and you know,
Okay.
show her a grand old time.
I'm so dead.
Oh. And then, you know, we can all be friends.
Okay.
Anywho, but we're gonna pass it back to you because me and Chandler had a conversation earlier in a week, and she said that you know there ain't no cool band people. So
Okay.
elaborate on that.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Like Chandler said, pretty much all the band people are lame.
Okay.
I was like, what?
Stop it.
I was like,
Okay, so
excuse me.
this is my theory.
All right, go
So I
ahead.
was having a conversation with another person, and
Are they a band member?
yes, that person is a band person.
Okay, all right.
But he was just like, I can't believe this person is doing this or whatever behavior it was. And I was like, well, I mean, he was in band. What do you expect? Like, but he was like, I thought he was up higher. Like he was cool. He was cooler than that. And I'm like, still in band though. So when I think of like hierarchy, it's like
It don't matter.
you're still like band person. You're still a band.
So our
person.
conversation pretty much was
So
like,
Garrison
yo,
was like, I'm not a band. Like I'm a cool band person. I'm like, but I said, but you still, Garrison, you play trombone.
yep.
I
So
mean-
basically,
What's wrong with
Chandler was
trombone?
saying if you in a band, then you just lame.
I'm not like that. It's just like
Basically,
I think it's factors today. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's
where
what
you
Garrison said. He's
march.
like, you have some lame, but then you have like some cooler people. So name your people that you said, okay, these are some really cool band people. Name your
All
people.
right. So, Jared Graham.
he cool. He
He's
dude.
cool.
Dennis dude. Yeah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Who else? Andrew
Yeah.
Henry. Me. You're like, people forgot I was in band my last semester because that's how not involved in band I was. Like, I was a rebel.
I
But you
think
still got some quirks.
Yeah, but like, I just feel that.
I think once you pull out the layers and it's like, oh, it's Garrison, but Garrison was still in the band though.
But I was telling Chandler, I'm like, yo, like, yeah, I was a cool nigga that just happened to be in band.
I think that's different.
Yeah, it was different.
I think it depends on what era you marched in. Because I said the era we marched in, you had a lot of band folks that did stuff outside of band.
And I was telling Chandler that too because I said,
Thomas, he was Mr. TSU.
yeah, Lavlis. Yeah.
Troy was active in Collegiate 100. Rob was active in Collegiate 100. Me, you,
Yeah.
Jeremiah. We had a lot of people that did things outside of band.
Yeah, and I was saying that, yeah, so the people who just lived and died by band, yeah, they were a little corny.
I mean, yeah, I can agree with that.
But, like, you got niggas who really did shit. And plus, I was telling her, too, like, yo, when my freshman year, we had, like, it was niggas from 06 on up in the band. So, like, they was different. Like, it was just regular niggas that just happened to be in the band. And
But I also pointed out he didn't call out any women.
Oh, it's plenty of women too.
yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to think. Who I would say.
I would say Rosil,
Yeah, she was popular with everybody.
you
I don't know
know.
none of these people y'all calling out.
She was majorette. Remember, she was like the captain.
I
Nah, she
don't know any of these
Well,
people that
she
you have
wasn't
called out thus far, except for
there.
Jeremiah.
No, she wasn't there because we graduated. Me and her graduated 2014. She wasn't there,
Oh, okay.
so she wouldn't know.
Um,
A lot of people you wouldn't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out who you maybe.
I would say Raquel.
yeah, Raquel was cool.
Yeah, she cool. She ain't. I mean, granted, she's like a music major, but like she
But
wasn't like
she did everything
nerdy.
outside.
like she was.
Y'all still deep down within. Y'all watch band videos.
I mean,
That's
but also too,
Y'all
I
some
told
band
I
folks.
told Chandler, yo, like there was an era of like the drumline era where it was a bunch of just niggas in the band,
Yeah,
like from all walks of life.
But even when I think about that, like I've had some people within my class.
Well, yeah, because y'all
they're like they're so cool. They're so cool. I'm like, but
okay. Tell me like a cool person
Tula.
from like your class, 2014, because 2014 was kind of like the back end of the
like people that like
of like
outside
the
of the
cool
band.
era, yeah. Because it was cool niggas before, but I feel like as time progressed, then
I would say maybe Brandon McGill.
But yeah, we had some cool ass niggas.
I mean, look, I don't know. I just know everybody I marched with, they did stuff outside the band all the time.
All right, because think about what's his name on baritone.
I just know the conversation that we
Lawrence.
were having about a certain person. They were held to a higher regard than they actually are. And I said, well, deep down within, you have to realize this person is still a band nigga. Like, this man still,
but like, why you got to do that, though?
Nah, just because I just wanted to put that out in the world.
Why can't niggas just live today, right?
No, because this person wanted to, like, boost this person up, like this person is this, and this. And I was like, but you have to keep in mind, at their core,
I mean,
you sound like a hater.
They a band nigga.
They can have hobbies, I guess.
Right.
But I just feel like sometimes people are held to a different, like, oh well, this person is this person is that. He should be cooler than he's actually acting.
I think
but I'm like,
all right. Well, let me ask you a question.
Still a band. He's still a band nigga.
Because we did multiple stuff. Like we would play football, like tackle, then we would play basketball. We would do a whole bunch of other stuff, like amongst other band niggas. Yeah. So it wasn't just about us watching band videos all the time and stuff.
This is about a specific person.
Oh.
Who?
But it's very...
I think it's y'all class. Who?
Say their name, goddammit. Nigga. Speak on it.
I won't.
I can bleep it out. Like I'll like put the bleep. You want to?
I won't, no.
Nah.
If you're scared, go to church. But all right, let me ask you a question. So let's say today, like if Jeremiah gets brought up right in discussion today in 2024, are y'all gonna bring up band as like the crux, or y'all gonna say all this?
Who I'm talking to.
All this. Oh yeah, by the way, he was in the band too.
It depends on who I'm talking to.
What about me?
It depends on who I'm talking to.
Is band the first thing y'all think about, or
Absolutely.
is that the last thing?
Because that's the only way I know you.
Fair.
How else would I know you?
Well, let's just say I wasn't in a band. You probably might have known me, maybe.
No, I wouldn't have. You are older than me.
I know some younger folks.
You wouldn't know me. You
Oh.
wouldn't know me.
I know class 2014.
You wouldn't know me.
Maybe.
You wouldn't.
Who knows? I'm just saying.
You didn't meet me until after the band.
No, I met you during the band because I remember you was Mr. Comer Ken, so
okay, well.
I made sure I spoke to you.
You spoke to me once and you had an attitude. You see how he's trying to put on?
And it's funny because even with that, I don't even remember that.
Well, it was horrible. He had a nasty attitude. Nasty, stinky attitude.
Freshman, go over there.
Yeah, but see, by that time I was a senior and like you was a freshman, so
he told me something. I made sure I spoke. Yeah, like that.
But no, I like spoke to you after the fact too. Oh wow, you Mr. Comer. Yeah, so we, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You did not speak to me. I did not.
But anywho, I guess that wraps up the cool band people. Like, if y'all listening, y'all can tweet or whatever, put on Facebook who y'all think the cool band people are, especially Big Pat. You know, he a good for a top five.
Oh yeah,
top 5 cool band people, man. But
we have to have some parameters. What makes you a cool band person?
you have to be involved in stuff outside the band.
Okay.
yeah. Be sociable.
Okay.
Because I agree with you.
Other people know you that's not band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I do want to say, like, if we took those people, some of our popular band people,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
if you take them out of band, they're not popular in the world.
Well, the people I know are.
In the world of TSU, like,
but see, also too,
even in the world of TSU or outside.
That's how I know like it's different because when I was a freshman, the band niggas who was like in SJ and shit, bro, them niggas was popular.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, see, that's different.
Things.
But you know what I'm saying? Like they was known.
But if we plucked you out of the band, some of these people that everybody knows in the band
people
world,
I know,
in the band world, I'm talking about like band world people. So I'm pretty sure we can think of people in our heads at this very moment that are like really band popular. But if we pluck them, if we take that 10 state off their chest, they are a regular man.
Dang, not a Chandler is a hater, boy. Chandler's a hater.
I'm telling you, it's some people, you pluck out of the band world.
Wait, so you never like talk to people at TSU, and then when you mentioned that you was in the band, they didn't respond. Oh, you was in the band? I didn't know. That never happened to you?
No.
Really?
That happened to me.
Like, you was in the band?
Yeah, that happened to me a lot. Oh my God, I know you was in the band. I'm like, yeah. But that's because I'm so cool. To where band isn't the forte.
Or you have multiple circles of people that you associate with outside of band.
Well, see, doing something outside of band, I know other people that are not band. So, like, when I go out with band people, they're like, how you know all these people? It's like, because I wasn't only doing band stuff.
Yeah.
But people knew that I was in the band.
Pretty much all I'm saying is, like, there was a period where, like, band niggas, like ran TSU. You know what I'm saying? They were in all circles. Mm-hmm. So... like, yes, you was in band, but that actually kind of added to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a knock against you. It was, oh shit, band niggas. Like,
that's what's up. Yeah. They were like, oh yeah, we never gonna see you again, or not see you that much during the fall, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Pat, Ian.
Yeah. Sam. Misty, you?
Yeah, Sam.
Oh yeah, I call her. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, even though. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, Sam, Mike Smith,
yeah,
like yeah, we are just cool people. Troy, he's Derek.
Say cool people one more time.
We are cool people.
Cool people.
Hell, even Jessica Spencer. My freshman sister, she marched just my freshman year, but she made it though.
Went on sax or something like that?
She was on sax, but now she's like a party promoter and shit like that. But yeah, she was in the band.
Oh yeah.
And I guarantee you wouldn't say that she's lame.
Who, me? Are you saying me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
I just think it's 2014 on afterwards.
Exactly, because 2014 has some
because I can't
squares.
I think some of the people. I think some people, if you if you take that 10 stay out they chest, they a bad ass nigga.
It's always funny when somebody repeat the same thing. It's always funny each time. Man.
You just gotta take that off, baby.
I want to know what you're talking about.
All right, well, yeah, we'll talk about it off mic. Well, David talk about off mic.
No, we gonna keep going. We not gonna talk about it off mic. Here,
no, we are off mic.
Oh well.
So yes, we are talking about you, whoever this is. But
well,
matter of fact, I think I'm gonna end it right here because we like at 1:23. I think that's adequate enough. We don't want to go too long. Thanks for joining. This was fun, entertaining, and I'm just glad that we got some cool band people on this pod.
Yeah.
And
next time you and Jackson go to sliding ride.
Oh, well.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So next time I'm in Jackson, I'm definitely
when you passing by ride. On the exit on our...
What's your exit? Is it the first or second one? Because only two.
We got 6.
That's like 5 of them.
We got 6.
It's like 4 or 5.
Are y'all still doing construction? Cause y'all
no,
you
exit. Every time I come on this pod, we not doing all the construction.
I mean, look, I promise you.
We are done.
Yeah, we're doing it for like 6-7 years.
That should be narrow as hell.
We done.
You got to use 2 hands to drive.
No, we got 3. We got 3 like Nashville now.
Okay.
3 lanes.
All right. Look at y'all.
That's pretty.
All right. Well, if y'all want to give them social medias, go ahead. If not, then we'll just wrap this bad boy up.
No, we just wrap it up, man. It's all good.
Oh, social media?
Yeah.
Don't follow me because I don't want y'all in my DM.
Because you're not cool.
Yep. Cham's not a cool band member.
No, I ain't say she wasn't cool. I'm saying she telling whoever is not
cool. Do you
cool.
consider yourself a cool band member?
It depends.
So you think you corny?
No.
Okay then.
All right, so like,
I don't think I.
like pick one. It's like, nigga, is you cool or not?
Yeah.
All right then.
Okay, all right, well,
I would think so.
We'll stand 10 toes down.
Nah,
then.
I will see. That's the thing. Like, it's probably somebody be like, I don't even know who that is, but like, I can hear somebody saying, like, I don't even know who that is. But see, the thing is, y'all have to remember, I'm not y'all's age group either.
Yeah.
Cause Garrison, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, and you came in when?
11.
Okay, Marcus.
Finna be 33.
And you came in when?
09.
Yeah, so we actually had cool niggas. Hell, we had fucking Tim on baritone. That nigga was cool, man.
Yeah, Tim's cool.
Tim,
Bell.
what's the nigga?
J Bell crazy ass. He was cool too. And we marched for him by just getting lucky. I think he was gone technically my freshman year.
Yeah, Tim Murray. Yeah, the fact that I marched with J Bell was like legendary. This nigga crossed in 04. And I marched with this nigga in 2012. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. Good times, man.
Good times. All right, y'all. Till next time. We out. For the golfers out there, hit them straight.
Yep.
Mark out some new clubs, so hopefully he...
yeah, some new irons, so it's been helping.
Yeah. You know, you can't be trashing new clubs.
No, they gave improvement. How much money I spent, they better not be trash.
That's right. All right, y'all. Till next time, we out. Peace.